Hello everyone, this is Casey from WebBuddy. So recently I've talked to a lot of business owners and they have mostly experienced a negative impact after search engine Google changes in these recent months. So I'm thinking to create an update on the search engine, especially Google changes for the last few months and also moving forward 2024, what to look out for and how to be in the right direction along with Google, especially if you want to capture a lot more Google traffic either from the search engine or from the Google advertisement. Okay, so the next thing is if you were to take a look at the Google search status, you can Google for these keywords and you can find a page where Google lists down all the updates that they are doing in the recent months. And if you see down the list, you can find that every month in the past 3 to 4 months, Google has been updating their core search algorithm. And as the date of this recording is 6th of November, and there's another update in the process, which is called the November core update. So with all these updates, they are affecting a lot of websites and in online community, I can see a lot of business owners posting their negative impact on the drop of their search engine traffic because of all these updates. So what can we do to adapt to the future direction that Google is heading? Okay, so moving forward, Google and SEO, search engine optimization, is not just about tweaking the page title and inserting keywords anymore. It is more about creating helpful content that Google calls it EEAT. So E stands for expertise, another E stands for experience, A stands for authority, and T stands for trustworthiness. And according to Google, this T trust factor is the most important factor out of all these four factors. Okay, so how can we implement this? According to Search Engine Journal article, it's a very long article that talks about the top 3 Google ranking factors. Okay, so I will give you a summary of which factor is the most important. So the top 3 Google ranking factors according to Search Engine Journal. Number one is we need to have a high quality content, and that means creating pillar content. I'll elaborate on what's pillar content in the next slide. That's number one. Number two is to have a good and excellent page experience for your visitors, which means helping your visitors to find what they want really fast, either within a click or two. And the third important factor is links, getting quality and relevant websites to link to your website. So these are the 3 important Google ranking factors if you want to improve your search engine ranking. Okay, so moving forward, there are only 2 ways to game the Google plan. So if you want to get more Google organic traffic, number one is to create content. And this content creation is not just creating simple short content, it's about creating pillar content, which means creating long form content that's range from 1000 to 2000 words long form article, which is more in-depth than most of the article out there, which contains and showcase your expertise. And this article must be helpful, and they also must reference to trustworthiness factors. Either you are in the industry, then you can share your experience to increase the trust when the readers are reading your article. So let me share with you one example. For WebBuddy, if you were to search website maintenance cost Singapore in Google, and when you scroll down, you can see that our article is ranked quite on top, that tells the readers what are the factors that consist in the costing when it comes to the website maintenance? So this is a long form article that we have written that in depth on the each factor on what is it that influence the web maintenance pricing. So when visitors come to our website from search engine, they can read the article and then they get to know WebBuddy, and when they can click on the icon to request us to give them a call or contact us, etc. So you will need to have such a pillar content in your website so that you can start to attract more relevant and organic traffic to your website. Okay. So that's the number one way of creating content that you can draw more traffic from a search engine. And number two is that if you do not have the time or resources to create content, then you can leverage your Google advertisement. And I want to share with you a trick that if you want to make Google advertisement work for your business is that never advertise your homepage. A lot of business owners make such a mistake by advertising their homepage. The thing is that when your customer or your prospect click on the link and to land on your homepage, most probably they will be overwhelmed with a lot of navigation, with a lot of distraction, and they will not have the time to read all of the information. So that's the reason why most business owners find Google Ads does not work for them, because they advertise either their homepage or their pricing page, which has a lot of distraction. Instead, you should create a specific landing page that only talk about your core selling product or services and get them to take action either to purchase a trial or to contact you on the spot. So that is a more effective way of using Google advertisement. And if you are already using Google advertisement, you must also remove negative search terms at least every week, because all these search terms are eating up your budget. And finally, you also need to leverage different assets that recently introduced by Google. It can be images asset, call out assets, review assets, etc. Okay, so moving forward, so these are some of the tips that hopefully can help you to better leverage search engine, especially Google, for your business. So I hope that you find this video useful. If you have any questions, just feel free to email me. Okay, I will do my best to advise. See you then. Thank you very much.